What's up, traders? It's Jay here. I hope you're having a great Tuesday so far. And right before we get into the recap, I just want to quickly say that I didn't upload a video on YouTube yesterday because I filmed it after work and I literally was trying for like 6 hours to have it download, the video download. And this morning I even went to work at like around 10 o'clock in the morning, but my brother didn't work and he was trying to download the video all day, and for some reason that video is just not downloading. It's not even extra long or anything. We're just really not sure why, so I'm gonna try and make this video a little quicker too. But it was a green day yesterday. I was actually green almost exactly as much as I am today, so I'm very blessed for that. And if you guys do want to check out how I did yesterday, you can check out our Instagram. I'm gonna make sure to post there how I did yesterday. I made the post and everything, but I never did post it because video wasn't up and it doesn't look like it's gonna be up. We're gonna probably keep trying, and this one I'm hoping is gonna be up too. So yeah, basically to get right into it, for TQQQ I was up today $69 on a day, and on SQQQ I was down $15. So I was up a total of around, I think, $53 and change, and that was literally exactly how much I was up yesterday. And here are all my filled orders, and like I have told you guys before and I said in the video yesterday, Tesla the swing trade, so we're not counting it at all. So whether I'm green or red on it, I'm not going to include that. I'm just looking at my day trades on the day, and that was on SQs and TQs, as you can see here. So basically, I don't think it will be useful to go over every single trade. I just want to go over what I find important from this information, and I think what you guys can definitely find value from as well. And it's just explaining my general thought process. So if you look at the NASDAQ right here, when the market opened up, I started losing money because I bought into SQs right around here. It was when the market opened up, and as you could see, it tried picking up a little, falling, picking up, falling, and I thought there was so much resistance that it was going to be more bearish on the day and fall. So I decided to get into the inverse ETF SQQQ, and unfortunately, as it kept popping, I would get stopped out, and I did get stopped out multiple times, and I was down on the day at one point around $60. Yesterday's video, like I mentioned, I was down almost $90 at one point, and I made everything back and more. And the way I was able to do that was basically just by making sure I'm going with the flow, right? I want to go with direction of the day, and on top of that, something I talked about in the video yesterday that I really have been liking this week that I've been doing is I've really been trying to use these lines like the RSI or the SMA, or just the different VWAP signs, the EMA sign. I've been using these different lines as support and resistance areas to kind of know when I'm gonna average up and when to sell. And what I mean by that is, take the example up here. I decided to get into SQ's play today because once NQ was pushing up a lot, kind of right around this area, I started noticing it was becoming more choppy. Every time it would make a higher high, it would immediately like flush down. It wouldn't want to hold and keep going. So I decided to take a SQ's play. And once I get in with my original position, the initial size of only a quarter I buy in with, I'm only gonna average up the other 3 quarters like I did today once I see a promising sign that it is gonna start falling. And for me, like I said, is to start using these lines. This top VWAP or EMA, they're at the same place, so you could kind of use them both in this instance. But say I thought it was gonna reverse, it was looking more overbought, and I got into SQs originally somewhere up here. I would wait until it broke below the top VWAP in this blue EMA line until I added for a drop. And why would I do that is because those lines are typically, when it's trading above it, those lines typically tend to be support lines. And the stock, even though it became overbought, it came back down and it never found the support. And it did end up breaking through the line below it. And that's just a sign for me and confirmation that it is going to start falling. It doesn't have to, obviously, but it is a sign that I want to use to start falling, because if it couldn't find the support here, I'd say it's a pretty likely sign that it is going to start being more bearish. So a smart area to add, like I did today, in my opinion, would it be, so initial position up here, and I would add when it broke below this blue or red line. You could choose either. Basically, they're at the same spot. And since it broke these lines, it shows it's not any longer trying to find a support off of it, and it is going to start falling below it. So I would average up fully, and once it starts going my way, I would aim to kind of ride it down to wherever I felt comfortable, because it could still make higher highs on the day and higher lows, kind of like this type of pattern, because it is still trending up on the day between the middle and top view up. But say I average up with my full position and it crosses above the line, that's when I know I should sell, right? And the risk reward is definitely going to be worth it if I use these lines. So say, like I said earlier, I average up right around here with here's the quarter of my position, it falls and I average up. Say it starts bouncing and wants to go above this blue line and hold, I would cut it immediately, because I don't want to risk I don't want to take part and risk riding this up, right, having it bounce off these lines and start going up. So once it falls below, I'm going to average up, and then if it keeps falling, I'll look to load off shares or sell my entire position wherever I'm happy. But the way it's set up is just so if it does have a little pop, I'm already out. I don't want to ride, I don't want to negatively be, riding up with my full position. But if it does start going my way, it will offer a larger margin than I'm risking, right? And then that just makes sense, and that's how, in my opinion, I've been able to come out on top after starting off my days being red. So yes, I'm very grateful to continue the green streak, guys. Thank you so much for watching. It's been another day trading recap. I hope you all learn something every time you tune in and check out these videos. And yeah, I hope you all have a great day. And like I said, to remind you guys again, make sure to check out our Instagram. I will be posting there as well my results yesterday, because the video couldn't be up. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great day.